Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today is a very exciting day. I recently have been getting a lot of content on TikTok and Instagram about the Hobonichi weekly planner. As a girl who used to bullet journal, those planners are like my dream as someone who doesn't quite have the capacity to get back into full bullet journaling, so I would like a template of some sort. Oh, they're ideal. So, this is not a Hobonichi, this is a Kinbor. This is a knockoff of the Hobonichi planner. Kinbor, I don't know. I got it from AliExpress for relatively cheap. It's very similar to the original Hobonichi, and there's some things about this that I think I like better than the Hobonichis that I've seen. Really quick, I do have one of my old bullet journals here. I have another one that I did actually a much better job at. This is my 2021 bullet journal. So I'll show you just a little bit of what I was working on. So as you can see, we have my May spread. This is my old class schedule, obviously from 2021. I no longer have that schedule. Oh, I started June as well. So I used to bullet journal, and I really enjoyed bullet journaling. And then I just would get overwhelmed and I would stop. So this is no longer what I want to do. What I do want to do is talk about this guy. So I actually opened this yesterday and I went through and I did a little bit of planning and testing on what I would like to do with this journal. So I'm going to switch POVs so that you can see the journal properly. So I will explain what I'm going to go through, what my plans are for the journal, what I hope I can do today, and then I'm going to decorate it because I did get a case and I do have stickers for it. So I will decorate it, I'll put some stickers on, and then we will get into the actual journal. Okay, so welcome to my new journal. So I'm going to go ahead and just get started with a little bit of a tour. So first we have this 2026, 2027 calendars. I plan on highlighting like birthdays and stuff. I unfortunately started marking the 2025 calendar because I didn't realize. I thought it was 2026. Anyways, I will be marking birthdays on here. That's all I plan. Here, these are the built-in trackers. So I plan on tracking my steps and workouts. So I'm going to color coordinate how many steps I take per day, and then I will make a little key for what kind of workout I will do that day, and then I will keep track of my weight on whatever days I decide to do that. And at the end of each month, I will write down the total pages that I read, the amount of steps that I did, and the total spending that I did for that month, because I really need to get my spending under control. Then we have the monthly spreads. So my plan for these, you get a little bit of a hint from these papers that I was testing, is I'm going to do a photo a day. Not that one. So for the month, I'm going to use these like a normal planner, right? So I'll write out whatever my general plans will be. And then at the end of the month, I will print and glue a picture for every single day of the month. Just whatever I think will look nice and will feel nice in here. Some memories, or even a memory of, something boring. I think it would be nice to look back on what I did. And then for the sides and the bottom, I will write down some of my favorite memories or my favorite experiences, or favorite songs, games, projects, whatever it is that I really enjoyed, I will keep track of them here. Then we get to here. So this is a plan of the new year, and I was really trying to figure out what I wanted to do with this page. And I think what I'm going to do is a 2026 bingo board here, and then at the bottom I will fill in what I accomplish of the bingo board each month. That's so far the best plan I can come up with for this page, but I'm not solid on what I want to do here yet. Then I did a test page. Because currently, at the time of filming this, it is January 9th, so I'm getting this late. I'm starting this late. I'm trying to figure out how I want to lay it out, what all I want to write down, etc. So I think I like this. I like doing events, tasks, keeping track of pages, steps, etc., and then my meals for the week so I can meal plan. Do a habit tracker, what I'm loving. This is the part I'm a little bit more mixed up on. I'm gonna have to see, I think, as time goes, what exactly I want to do in this space. Today, we're gonna work on that here. We do have a little bit of bleed through, which is not great, but you know, that's fine. So I'm gonna work on my spread today. Again, it's the 9th, so I'm already almost at the end of this week, but that's okay. So we have all of these days. Then we get to the back with our extra pages. So my plan is an index here. This is a general cleaning list. So by that I mean writing down what deep cleaning tasks I need to do. So write, you know, every 2 weeks, deep clean litter boxes, or clean the bathroom, wipe down baseboards, things like that. I want to write down here so I can kind of keep track of it for myself. And then I'd like to make a general packing list. I do have a couple of trips planned for this year, so I think having a basic packing list would really help me out. I had this planned as my 2026 bingo board, but again, if I'm going to use the page at the beginning, then I need to find something else to write here, right? Next, meals and recipes. So I'm not going to write full recipes in here, but this is more so to help me with meal planning. So I can write, you know, basic go-to recipes, and I plan to color coordinate them of how difficult everything is. So if something is, you know, a dump crock pot meal, I'll highlight it a certain color, versus if something will take multiple steps and hours, then that'll be a different color. Here for crochet projects, I would like to write down what projects I'm currently working on, what size hook I'm using, and what yarn I'm using. I very often forget, oh, there's some pencil on there. I very often forget what size hook I'm using when I'm working on my crochet projects, so I would like to start keeping better track of that. Then I have a YouTube page, video ideas, and channel tracking. So at the very bottom, I'd like to keep track of how many subscribers I have. And then here I'll just write out general video ideas that I have. Then I have my reading log. So this is the one I'm most excited for. As you can see, I already have it starting to fill in. So this is not the exact photo size I'll be using, but like this, I will be posting some pictures of the covers of the book, and then underneath I will be drawing the stars. I am super, super, super excited for this page. I think it's going to come out really cute, and I'm going to decorate the top and the bottoms, and then the rest is blank for now. Oh, one more page. So this is supposed to be a 21-day plan, but I'm going to make this a savings goal and debt tracker. So I have a couple of lines of debt that I would like to work through this year. So I'm going to keep track of how close I am to paying all of those off throughout the year. And then this bottom section, I will write down the different things that I want throughout the year for my savings goals. So if I want something more than, let's say, $100, I will write it here as a goal for myself. Oh, there's also these favorites pages, but I'm really not sure what to do here. If anyone has any ideas of what you think would look nice here, let me know what your ideas are. I see a lot of people do their reading logs here, but obviously I'm doing my own reading log at the front. So if you have any ideas, please let me know. And then in the very back, there's some like miscellaneous stuff. So that is the tour of what I plan to do with my journal. So now let's decorate the cover. Okay, I am back to discuss what I worked on. So I did a little bit of decorating. You saw me do that. I'm really not sure what to put on the front. So I got these stickers as a freebie when I bought some little shoe charms on Etsy. So I'll link this shop that I got these stickers from. Since these were a freebie, I went ahead and added them. Actually, most of the things that I have, I got this at an anime store here in Korea. I got this as a freebie after one of my tattoos. This was a gift from my parents, and then I bought this one, my Dweki. I added a bookmark with a little goose. If you don't know, one of my cats is named Goose, so even though I'm not a big bird person, I will always be a little bit partial towards geese. So I added a bookmark to mark the exact week that we're working on. I think the back is a little bit cringe. You're on this page, silly goose, but I think the front of it is cute. So, taking that out. Our first week spread. I think it's okay. I do like lining stuff with the highlighter. I liked my little strawberry washi tape, my little sticker here. I need more stickers, I think, in different colors and different shades. I do like the things that I have, but I don't love, like, first of all, I highlight those in the wrong highlighter, but I try to differentiate it a little bit, but I think that was a mistake. I think I need to workshop this a little bit. This one's fine. This is fine. This is fine. I need to figure out a different way to do the headers because I don't like it, how this came out. Again, I need to highlight that. I do like making a much smaller section for my steps and pages and spending each day. Overall, I think this is fine. I don't have any major problems with this part. This part, we just need to workshop a little bit. And then I didn't finish anything else. You saw me add this washi tape, but I don't want to add too much else because I'm not sure how it's going to go at the end of the month. And then the tracking one as well. I will probably add maybe washi tape across the top or the skinny one across the bottom just to make it look prettier. I might end up adding some stickers if I have space to do so. But for now, I'm going to leave this kind of empty since I'm not sure how this is going to fill up over time. And then in the back sections, I have not started working on this yet. I think I'm going to have to work on it when I'm not filming it because I think I'm going to stress myself out. I am most excited for the reading log though, so I do hope I can get started on this one soon. And then these, I think I will just take them one day at a time, just whenever I have the time or the confidence, I will start working on them. So I will hopefully update this soon, and then I can show you guys kind of how this journal evolves over time throughout the year. So yeah, hold on. Give me 1 second. Let me get back to you. Okay, we're back to the real me. Yeah, I'm feeling okay with this so far. I am a little bit of a perfectionist. I want to have the goose out. I'm a little bit of a perfectionist, so having things not work out exactly how I want them to in my head is really hard for me to get over, but I really want to work on that this year, and that's actually part of why when I was decorating this, I kind of was just quickly throwing these stickers on because I just need to get over being a perfectionist and everything looking exactly the way that I need it to in my head. And if I start doing that, then I'm going to give up. And I really don't want to do that because I did really enjoy journaling and planning when I was in college, and I am extremely busy now, and I would really, really like to get back to doing it consistently. Especially because I injured my hand recently and I can't crochet as much as I used to, which means I need some kind of creative outlet. I need some place. Yeah, I need some kind of creative outlet, and I think that this is a useful creative outlet that I can keep up with. I just need to get over the perfectionism. You know, working in the back, the perfectionism is gonna be hard when I get back there. Oh, I totally forgot. There's more pages in the back I meant to show you. So sorry, there's a few more pages. So this is a built-in schedule. When the new school year starts in March, I'm gonna put my class schedule in here. I'm probably gonna like edit the times that it shows so that it's only the actual like periods that I have in the school day, and I will write down my class schedule. And then on this side, it is a built-in gift list. So I don't like the labels that they have, so I'm gonna like cover that up. But what I'm gonna do is I have my friends listed, not all of them. I'm adding to the list, don't you worry. And I'm gonna write everyone's birthday and then the things that they're interested in. So their hobbies, their favorite characters, or things like, so for example, who's at the top? Claudia. My friend Claudia loves journaling. She loves stickers. She loves Snoopy and Pachaco, and she likes Miffy and Stray Kids and things like that. So I will write down the things that they like, and then as the year progresses, if they mention something or if I notice something that they really lean into, I can add it to the list so that when it comes to their birthday or Christmas, it's much easier for me to get them what I know they like. Throwing that one in at the very end there. But, anyways, that is all for now. The only other things I will eventually probably be adding to this once I get more stickers. I'm also going to be adding a charm to this because I like having little charms and stuff. So, future me is going to do that. But yeah, I think that's it for now. So, when I have updates, I will give them to you. Yeah, I hope that if you're also in the journaling community, please welcome me back. It's been a very long time since I properly journaled. If anyone has any tips or suggestions or ideas for ways that I could update or edit my layout, please let me know. Yeah, thank you very much for hanging out with me and setting up my Kinbor 2026. And I hope I'll be seeing you soon. Bye bye.